in the skies over Jerusalem? And why is it Southwest treasured sites in Christianity?
Alright. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Monday, April the 4th, 2022. How are you? Welcome to GUFON, a little bit later than normal. Don't worry about it. Everything's good. Yep, everything's great. As a matter of fact, couldn't be any better. That's all. I appreciate you coming over. You see? That wasn't bad, right? That was a good show. We're done. You see, I can't have this. Where is it? This thing. Well, how do you point that right there? See that? Right there. Hold on. There we go. I don't like the background. So let's change that. Shall we? Hold on. Because you all are so nice to be here. Tonight, we're going to talk about the good, the bad people in ufology. Why not? We don't ever do that here. We always talk about physics and analyzing data. Yeah, we get all the mathematicians here usually, but tonight, we're going to open up a little bit. We're just going to be ourselves here tonight. That's right. Get that right there. Can that be good? Nope. See? Tonight, what's that? All right. I'd like to introduce tonight Jeff Woolwine. We'll talk about him. Stan Romanek. Richard Doty. Lou Elizondo. He doesn't count. We're not going to talk about him. See, why is my, there we go. Oh, Jesus. Let's try this. Let's try moving everything. There we go. That's as good as it's gonna get. Hello, everybody. All right. It looks like, there was a super chat. Ben Yorkshire, UK. Member! Ben Yorkshire, UK. It's a £2. It's £2 from Ben Yorkshire. Hello, I'm Ben Yorkshire from the UK. Gilligan, my boy. Thank you very much. I don't know what's gotten into me. Can't believe it, but you're the first one tonight. Means a lot to us here at GUFON. Thank you, Ben Yorkshire, UK, with member Ben Yorkshire, UK, with the £2. Which Augusto Jenna Verso. Under 17, not permitted without parent. As we get into the mood tonight, you have to ask yourself, why am I here? What am I doing? Who really cares about anybody in this field anymore? Right, alien girl? That's right. Richie! Ray! Let's do a little bit of roll call, shall we? Lisa M. What happened? Chicago Bears. Welcome to the show. Abe Froman, welcome to the show. Stugasan, welcome to the show. Bob Perkins. Welcome to the show. Complaisir, welcome to the show. Death Proof Bum, member Death Proof Bum 01, welcome to the show. Moody Mongol, welcome to the show. Member Tim Freestone, welcome to the show. The Ghost in the Machine, welcome to the show. Ale Warrior, what's up? Welcome to the show. Felicia the Beautiful Flores, welcome to the show. Crow Steppin', welcome to the show. Cloudy with a Chance of UFOs, welcome to the show. Sam O, Goofonian Rockstar, it's been a while. Good to see you. Zach Diecast Monts. There it is. Welcome to the show. John P. Adventures, the show has you. It's finally happened. It's finally happened. Does anybody know these? I have no idea what these are. Good evening, everybody. Rich Giordano right here at Woolwine. Emmy, Texas. Welcome to the show. Marvin Dale Atkins Jr. Welcome to Member Denbub. Welcome to the show. South Point 1360. Welcome to the show. Who's coming through that front door? Cashew Gazutai. Welcome to the show. Moody Mongol. Welcome to the show. Caleb Benjamin. What's up? Welcome to the show. Terry. Welcome to the show. Is that loud? Sounds loud. Ready? Louis Ferraro, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Yoga with Denise, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Big Bob Little M, welcome to the show. And Rod Hammond, welcome to the show. Everybody, Rod Hammond. Crystal Sarasale. Well, how you doing? Almost passed out. That's it. I feel like I'm at Alien Girl show. What's up? UFOs do suck. What's up, Scotty? Doesn't it sound like Alien? We're at Alien Girl show. Let's do Feeding the Ducks. Oh yeah. You know it's been a long while since you had a taste of this UFO style. Come on in. Who's at the door? Yeah, that's you. I ain't looking no more. Let's take a look at what's going on in this world real quick. Have you guys heard of you guys know about the slap? The slap heard around the world? This music is like, I don't know, man. Let's try Night Driving. Oh, we did that one? Night Driving. This sucks. Can we stop this? How do we stop this? Oh. These songs are terrible they give us here in StreamYard. You know? Hold on, let me try something here. I gotta get rid of this background. Thank you, Scotty! can help support the show through PayPal, Cash App. What do they call those? Super Chat, Super Sticker? Become a member of PayPal, become a member of GUFON, whatever. Buy me a nose, which I need very badly right now. It's not fair what just happened to me. Take a guess. Take a guess what happened to me. Hey! Hold on. Alright, this music has got to stop. Shut off! Holy crap. Yeah, I want to talk about people you may have never heard of, or have heard of, or, you know, the people you really love. Who cares? I really don't care anymore. You know, I'm done. I'm done with it. I think I'm done. Nah, I'm not done. Hey, Black Lotus Production. Remember Black Lotus Productions. I know this new background music thing with StreamYard seems popular with people, but I find it puts me to sleep. Well said. Well said. It's true. He's not lying. It's true. Thank you, Black Lotus Productions. I can't even think. Yeah, I don't think Coral's here today. I haven't seen her. Is she here? Thank you, Black Lotus Productions. Seriously, mucho gusto generoso. Always a continuing supporter of GUFON. Sal from SoCal's here. What's up, man? What's up, member Rebecca Wiles? What's up, Rebecca? Tim Freestone, I got you already there. Coral's here? I haven't seen her. Did I already say hi to her? I don't see. No Coral. No, something must be going on. She probably emailed me and I didn't see it. It's been a weird day. Yeah, it's been a weird day. Yeah, here, look, see? This was minutes ago. Yeah, that's true. Well, she's definitely not here. Definitely not here. It's weird. We always see her here. Let me see something real quick. Oh my God, Gorilla Gamer, that is a lot of emails today. I can't get to all those. My goodness. Yeah, no email that I see. Uh-oh. Okay, Skype is trying to do a repay. Doesn't have the right card number anymore. The first 50 seconds. All right. Gorilla Gamer, looks like you sent me some good stuff. Okay, I see what happened here, what you did. Yeah, no email from nothing from Coral. Let me see if she called. Maybe I missed it. What the? Uh-oh, looks like I fell asleep. We totally need... Hold on. Whose show does this remind you of right now? Everyone else's but this one. Everyone else's. I think people are fun. Let me see if there's one here in email. Hold on. I think people are great. I think... you know what? People in ufology... Oh, wait, hold on. I think people in ufology don't get enough credit for their originality. You know? Oh, you son of a bitch. Here we go again. It's over for me. No, it is. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, after this, you don't want to know what I'm going to do. You don't want to know. It's over for me. Yeah, it is. It's all right. It's all right. No more dots. Stop sending me dots. I'm still getting dots. People don't understand. Dots are duds. Dots are duds. Capiche? There we go. There we go. Look at that focus. Just come right in. Do you remember this person, All Things Exist, should not post videos of non-UFOs, ghost aliens, shadow people, spirit orbs, etc.? Do you remember her? She was called what? The sister? Forget her name. She says I was harassing her because we were talking about her. That's harassment. Remember that? He's talking about me. It's harassment. It's harassment. YouTube. Crying to YouTube and Twitter. I had to make up that fake account because she blocked me on Twitter. And this was the one who put the camera in the window and started telling everybody she's seeing, you know, spirit orbs, UFOs, the whole gamut of things. Shadow people, aliens, orbs. Yeah. She was a spiritual mess, if you get the hint. Yeah. Pretty tough to convince her that the way she was trying to do her research, as if it's real research, just by putting a camera in the window, leave to go to work at the strip club as a waitress, something like that. She lived in Vegas. What the hell do I know? That's what I heard. Remember, she had the braided hair. It's a white girl, and she had braided hair, you know. And it just, I don't know. I guess it worked. There were probably things in the knots of the hair. No. Nope. She would put a camera at the front window, one at the back window, and go to work and or go out or go away for the weekend and come back and look at the video footage. How do you know what you're capturing if you're not there to see what you're capturing? Spirit orb. How do you know? If you were there, maybe you would have seen it. I wasn't there at that time. I was working. Some of us have to work. Well, you can't leave a window in a camera. You can't leave a camera in a window. It's not research. You're a hobbyist. See, I don't like it. That's not research. That is observing. You're not researching when you do that. Well, she did put a camera in her window. Everybody's got a doorbell cam now. So are they researchers? Come on. See what I mean? I need a drink. I got such cotton mouth. You know, I know what's going to happen to me here in a second. It's happening. I'm turning into Wilcox slowly. So we could talk about Wilcox. I mean, seriously. Have you guys seen what? I can't do it. I'm turning into him. But she was one of those, I know what I'm doing. So you better not be saying stuff about me. I've been doing this 0 years. 2 months, 8 hours, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6. You know, that's how she just became an overnight sensation to herself. Remember that? Yeah. She was a little wackadoodle. Well, you got to be a little wacky in this field, huh? We're talking about the woo tonight, baby. Who else we talking about? What do we got? Jeff Woolwine, for those of you who don't remember or don't even know, I am going to pull up Jeff Woolwine. Oh, this is going to be the best. Here's a guy As Stanten Friedman would always start every sentence. Here's a guy who said he worked at S4, yet he didn't even know where the bathroom was. Now, how do you not know where the bathroom is? I tell ya! Stanten Friedman was the shit on a stick sometimes. You know, he was a nice guy. But, Stanten Friedman, he's one of the good guys. That is for sure. All right, where, who am I looking for? Oh, Jeff Woolwine. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. And we have to go. Now, this is a guy that I've shared a lot of time with. You may not know who this person is because some of you are new. But Jeff Woolwine was my first rival in ufology, other than me creating rivals in my mind with Jaime Maussan and other people in this field, But he only cared about this. And what I'm going to do right now is sound just like him, because this is it. This is how he sounds. Hey, Richard, I'm going to have myself a book deal, Richard. Oh, you're going to get a book deal, Jeff? Yep, I'm going to see me on my own TV show. Yeah, I'm getting a TV show on public television. Oh, that's great, man. Yeah, we're going up the mountain. But you ain't never been up the mountain, man. You ain't never seen no Indian talking about the petroglyphs and the rocks. I've got them, Richard. And you know what? They're not balloons with strings. No, they're the tails of the lizard people, man. That's Jeff Woolwine. Jeff Woolwine seems to be 150 million% irrelevant now in the field. I'm on his channel, Petroglyphs in the Sky. I'm going to whip it out. And I'm going to show you this guy's channel. Because it's a hoot nanny. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Yeah. See, I don't subscribe to haters. He's a guy who sees these things on rocks and thinks they're the balloons that he records. Yeah. Look at this. What happened? This was the next wave of yeah, here we go. You want to see? Yeah. Who's this? I don't think we can play what's coming up here. This is a riot, some of this stuff.
Aircraft guns went into action against unidentified aircraft in the Los Angeles area. The unidentified object required nearly 30 minutes to travel.
Yeah, he has a song that was made. Yeah.
Guy.
Can't play it. But this guy recorded these things on the rocks and tries to say that there's UFOs. Like, that's a balloon. And he called it a sky worm. Yeah. Balloon. I don't know who that nut job is. Oh, it's Jeremy Fox.
Who's got it on?
Yeah, I'm not going to play it. But he paid to be on TV. Hey, Richard. I got my own stuff. I got my own TV show now, Richard.
Ridicules it.
No, you don't, dude. You don't. Who is Jeremy Fox? This is like, what is this, 1981?
Hello, Skywatchers. Thanks for joining us. Look
at this guy.
Ultimate UFO show. And today we have a guest.
By the way, you pay to be on. He paid to be on TV. Paid to be on TV. Paid to be on TV. 10 years ago. So funny, man. Look at this guy. I don't know.
Myself, I am Jeff Woolwine. I'm the host of Petroglyphs.
I'm Jeff Woolwine. I'm the host of Petroglyphs in the Sky, man.
From the sky at .com. And with me now is the artist of the rap song. Hope you enjoyed that rap song. Is Jeremy Fox. Welcome, Jeremy.
Thank you. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. How you doing today? I'm sorry. I just got a really good email or a text message. Oh, I love people. Don't you love people?
You know,
Hey, thanks, Jeff. I was just, sleeping a little bit.
rap song is Jeremy Fox. Welcome, Jeremy.
Thank you. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks.
Thank you. How you doing today? Oh, I'm doing fantastic, bastard. I never saw this shit. I would never watch this stuff, man. This guy sucks.
And I looked up into the sky and I saw this undulating orb of lights and it was glowing orange. So I flipped a U-turn real quick and I raced home to get my video camera out and document
Listen how loud the music is. Hey, we were going out there. I was looking up in the sky and it was undulating. It was like undulating. It was like undulating. It was like, oh, God. Oh, God. I can't believe this is great. This is gold. I don't have any microphones, and everything Jeff did was always the worst. Always had the worst sound, always had a technical issue, always had bad something. It was always something. It was like the, I don't know, what do you call it? It was a mess, Alice. It was a mess. It is what he was. That's Jeff Woolwine. My God almighty. Jesus H.C. Cripe on a popsicle. Unbelievable. Hey, who's this guy? Hey, there. Oh. Okay, yeah, shut up.
Jeff Woolwine ha podido incluso desarrollar una relación entre la aparición de los objetos voladores no identificados, las llamadas oleadas de avistamientos y los solsticios y equinoccios. Caramba.
He did as good as anybody could do. And he would never get any bigger. He went to a place that only he could get to, and that was it. And he never got any bigger. He never grew. And he tried. But let me tell you something about Jeff. It's sad because he's got, problems. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Everybody's got problems, but I'm talking about serious, problems. Lived in the shady side of town. Guy has gotten disability, lives on practically nothing, but smoked a lot of weed. I mean, who cares? But that was his go-to. Weeds and balloons. And this guy was he was so delusional. It was really an amazing thing to see for somebody like me. And these were the humanoids. This was exactly the time I saw mine.
Awakened.
There's Yatiro Santiago. He captured balloons, tried to pawn them off like I did.
Any attack at all, but that made us to stay alert.
Los Neros, the sting alert. Yeah. I'm afraid to play it, to be honest with you. No, you're allowed to play snippets. You can play little snippets. Yeah, I'm going to show you something.
Something back to the land.
Here we go again. He doesn't know about audio. He doesn't know that you could get a microphone, right? And connect it to yourself.
The landscape is offering its sacrifice, its stuff, by letting the doors and all these spirits out come and show themselves to them and teaching them stuff. So the Native Americans feel that they need to give something back.
There you go. Step out of the center of the camera, you dumb schmohawk. Yes, This guy was absolutely, and I don't care. He is a piece of shh. Don't say it.
Know what these things were, because if they did know what all these symbols meant, they would have blasted that too. But because they don't know what these barbells mean, and they had not a clue what all that stuff meant, they left them there. So thank goodness, we have a little guy up there. He's actually getting ready to probably take away this dog here. We'll go into that later. But the CCC, they blasted all this, but they left the petroglyphs here. And then when I took a photograph of it, the petroglyphs came out on the photograph. It was great. It was
See what happened, man? Took a picture of these rocks, and you couldn't see the petroglyphs unless you took a picture of the rocks, man. So that's the weird thing, man. I took a picture of the petroglyph, and they showed up on the film, man. I'm Jeff Woolwine, petroglyphs in the sky. I'm a one-armed guy. Well, he's got half a hand. He's got one of these. Yeah, I think he chopped his fingers off in a shop class. No joke. Hey, what does this thing do? Uh-oh. I need to go see the nurse. Who is that guy? You know who it is. Stop it. Is that Tyler? Yes. Take a break in the action here. Tomorrow, you know what's going on. When we get back from this what? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I have to get a drink. So I'm going to play this for you. This has to happen right now. I know. But it's okay. Tomorrow, Above Top Secret comes out. Tomorrow, and we're going to have a special show about Above Top Secret.
If the crash retrievals are true, then all bets are off.
It's very hard for people to get their minds around where the real power is. And it's not at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. The reality is something much more stark.
They've been working on this for 60, 70, perhaps 80 years.
The reason why the government is talking about these UFOs now, they're getting ready for the next level of war.
Are these objects a national security concern?
They're proffering a narrative of a national security threat that doesn't exist.
I call them alien reproduction vehicles. They're made by private corporations somewhere on this planet.
Technology from Roswell from 1947 has largely been held back from us.
Portal technology, teleportation, whatever you can imagine, it's already been done.
The biggest secrets are not the zero-point energy and electrogravitics. It's the science of consciousness. All their communication systems are moving through the consciousness field and are thought actuated. The people at the CIA call it WSFM, weird science and frickin' magic. The transdimensional interstellar technology will benefit humanity.
There has been tremendous disinformation.
The media is keeping secrets with the government.
These are lethal, vicious people. And I'm focused on exposing the extraordinary technologies that they want to keep secret. No aspect of life on Earth will be unaffected by them.
Above Top Secret, the technology behind disclosure comes out tomorrow, streaming everywhere. And we have you know what? Look at that. I think I can play a small little something, I think. Hold on. Maybe we'll do that in a little bit. Yeah. Logos, t-shirts, baseball caps, it's all coming. No, it's not. I am going to get together with Teespring and get some t-shirts for you guys. I think it's a bad idea. So the other day I was, what was it, Sunday, Saturday? I don't know. We did a show every day. And a good friend of the show sent me something because I was talking about Dick Dolan and Tracy being separated, divorced, whatever. But apparently they're together. They got back together. Because I was saying, hey, you know, me and Tracy, we're going to have this interesting relationship. I think she's with the wrong Dick. But this newsletter came out. I can't zoom in. Yeah, that's in my email, actually. Says, we're back with fresh issues of our newsletter, formerly the Richard Dolan newsletter, now renamed Intelligent Disclosure Newsletter. It's still Richard and Tracy. Nothing has changed. We're glad to be back doing this newsletter after a delay of nearly 2 years. Blame it on COVID or whatever you like. The Richard Dick Dolan members website has continued to be busy, as has our YouTube channel. In addition, Richard and Tracy have been doing regular installments of a new podcast titled Off the Cuff. Wow, that is an original name there. Several episodes are listed below. All the rest, along with so much else, can be found at Dick Dolan. The goal of the reset is we're not just in a great reset. What we're experiencing is much more than that. For the past 2 years, human society has been living through a top-down, centrally directed, and coordinated global revolution. There is a specific reason for this. I'm Dick Dolan, and I'll be your guest know-it-all historian for this evening. Thank you. And Tracy, you can get out from under the table now. Oh, the mic's still hot. Poor Tracy. She didn't know. She didn't know what she was getting into. She had no idea. That sadly, that relationship cannot be. It can never be. It just can't. It won't. It shan't. It shan't. Well, NASA, James Webb Space Telescope's hunt for alien life gets new clues. Did you see this stuff? When NASA's James Webb Telescope blasted off last year, did it go? Oh yeah, it was last year. It felt like our world grew a little more hopeful. That wasn't merely a telescope. Webb filled us with wonder, built to unveil a laundry list of the universe's greatest, most mind-bending secrets. It's made and elucidate black holes, confirm we have the Big Bang's story correct, and if they're out there, even find the first signs of alien life. Perhaps the biggest mystery of all is whether there's someone or something alive out there in the cosmos, or if we're utterly alone. Oh, God, I changed into Dick. It's the wrong Dick. Try something else. Why am I yelling? Well, tending to that question, scientists published a paper today, or last Monday? No, that was today. In the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Yes, I know what I said. To explain what precisely Webb should be looking for in pursuit of alien life. The short answer is methane, a molecule with 4 hydrogens and a carbon. But if we really want to refine our extraterrestrial hunting handbook, there's a whole lot more to the story. Otherwise, there are 2 things that could go wrong. You could misinterpret something as a biosignature and get a false positive. This is what I think is going to happen with the Galileo project. Or you could overlook something that's a real biosignature. Now, How could that even be? How's that even possible? But Joshua Chrysanson Totten, who's an astrophysicist at the University of California, Santa Cruz, and co-author of the study, said in a statement, "We wanted to develop a framework to help avoid both of those potential errors with methane." Methane? Yeah, you have to look for methane because that shows there's a lot of pooping going on. Methane shows that there's things, right, that are pooping, creating methane. That comes from a life form, does it not? Okay, backing up. Why would we want Webb to search for methane on exoplanets and not, well, I don't know, maybe oxygen? Well, it's not that simple. The way Webb will find biosignatures, aka signs of life, is by capturing light absorption wavelengths. Basically, different molecules or elements absorb different wavelengths, and atmospheric oxygen's absorption properties are pretty difficult to pick up. Oxygen is often talked about as one of the biggest biosignatures, but it's probably going to be hard to detect with the James Webb Telescope. Maggie Thompson said this, who's an astrophysicist at UC Santa Cruz and lead author of the new study, said in a statement. The meaning of methane. In essence, oxygen could be lurking on an exoplanet saying, hey, there's life over here, and easily be missed. But methane isn't too hard to pick up through the absorption mechanism. Plus, methane is pretty vital to life on our planet, so it could be a good indicator of life. If you detect a lot of methane on a rocky planet, you typically need a massive source to explain that, Chrysanson Totten said. We know biology activity creates large amounts of methane on Earth, and probably did on early Earth as well, because making methane is a fairly easy thing to do metabolically. In other words, biological processes on Earth, including those of the human body, release methane often and easily. Easily! So they're going to try to look for methane. It's an easier molecule to detect. I have a question. What am I paying you for? What are you doing with my money? You know, like, what are they doing? I'm paying you to look for oxygen. I'm not going to go to a planet full of beer farts and cow manure. All right? We've got that here. I don't want to go over there and see a lot of farting people, you know? I don't want to go over there and see a cow. Moo, moo, moo. They probably got humans riding cows over there, you know what I mean? Everybody's pooping and I can't hold it in now. Come on, baby. Do the methane dance now. I'm going to the bathroom and I don't care how big. The poop's coming out of your bungle. I do it all the time and I do it in the grass. This is really easy because it's coming out my ass. So come on, come on, come on. Do the methane dance with me. All right. Well, that's enough news. Let's get back to ufology. Shall we? Shall we play a game? Remember that? What movie's that from? Shall we play a game? War Games. Yeah, War Games with Matthew. Not McConaughey. He was the guy who was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I can't remember his name. It's Matthew, though. Guarantee that. Broderick. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, I do. No, I appreciate it. Hold on. I'm taking a look. Yeah, you guys understand. You guys understand. I see you in here. What's up, Dark Sky? I see ya. What's up, Harry? Nutsack? What's up, my man? That was an easy one. Thieves, Bryson Wright, welcome to the show. John Hentz is here even. Welcome to the show. Who came through the front door just now? Coral Ann's here. David Wilcox is a member who's here. Den Bub's here. Moody Mongol's here. All right, Ms. DJ. So nice. They named you Ray. Here we go. So we talked about Jeff Woolwine, a little bit of Dick Dolan. God, I can't stand him. I really, look, Dolan striked this channel and he doesn't even know it. You know, he doesn't even know about it. Guarantee it. He doesn't know. His name may have been on the thing, but Lee Guy, wait, what is going on here? Hold on a second. That's weird. We've had a couple of super chats already, right? Did something happen that I'm not aware of? Because they're it seems like it's not here. It's not showing up on the board, my board. That is bizarre. I've never seen that happen. I'm trying to give shout outs, but all I do is see last night's. That is bizarre. Let me do something here. Okay, it came. Now it's working. So, Black Lotus, yeah. Harry Newtsack. It's Harry Newtsack. Who put down a few dollars and I don't see it. That's the weird thing, Harry Newtsack. I don't see it. And I'm looking for it. What's up, Donna G? Luna Sparkles, the Sixth Sense. Where is your super chat? I don't see it. I've been scrolling for 7 minutes now. I haven't seen it. There it is. Man, that was at 20 minutes ago, 9:52. It's 10:19 right now. Harry Nutsack with a Canadian $2.79. There's no message. Perfect. No sticker. All right. And he just blew it out his poop chute. Whew. Got it. Ooh. That tastes like shit. Thank you. Thank you, Harry Nutsack. My name sounds familiar. I can't put my finger on it. Harry Nutsack. Is it Newtsack? I don't know. I think I played ball with a Harry Nutsack once. Yeah. I think I did. Yeah. Nice guy. Yeah. Definitely is a nice guy. Yeah, there was one thing about him that was really unique. He was a real hairy guy. And he was a little nutty. Harry Nutsack, everybody. Josh and Artemis Show. Welcome to the show. Moody Mungo. Did I say it? A bit salty. Yeah, he was a bit salty. What's up, Vita Ninja? A bit salty. You got that right, Josh and Artemis Show. What's up, Single Wide Samurai? My first kiss was your mother. I wonder if I have a kid out there somewhere. I wonder. Nah. Anyway, I hope there's no little dicks running around out there. Dick Dolans. Come on, everybody. All right, let's pull this up. This is important now, what we're going to go over. We talked about Jeff Wool. We talked about the girl, what was her name? The mother. The mothership. Whatever she did. I am looking for... Hold on. Let's talk about somebody good in the field. John Greenwald's good. I think so. I think he's one of the good guys. But who else? Who's good? No, really, who's good in this field? Anybody? Help me out. Anybody? No. See, it's not that easy, is it? Who's good in this field? Cannabis? Cannabis is great. Very good. Very, very good. Left field, nobody. That too, says Felicia. No, I'm thinking Jim Goodall is the Cousins brothers. Yeah, I know. I can't. That's too easy, but they are good. But you have to think about what the general population, no matter how good they are. There's this consensus out there that third phase of moon, has done something in the past over 5 years ago. So that's got to follow them. Nobody's allowed to make a mistake in this field or learn from their mistakes. That's it. And they got too big, too quick, and everybody thinks they're only in it for the money. That's what I was saying. They're only in it for the money. They really are experiencers, for those of you who don't know, and do way more good than harm. If it wasn't for third phase, Greer wouldn't have come out and challenged Elizondo. Dave Scott of Spaced Out Radio wouldn't have asked Lou Elizondo that hard question that actually changed everything. Yeah. It changed. We saw for the first time who Lou really was because of what Third Phase of Moon incorporated into Dave Scott's show with that question, where Lou broke down and said, I don't negotiate with terrorists. Then his lips disappeared. He always does one of these. Wow. I got to tell you, that is a great, I don't know who asked that question. What a great question that is. My goodness. I don't fucking negotiate with terrorists. And I don't like guys who cry. I like a man who can take a long walk on a short pier and keep on walking. What did Lou just say? I like a man who can watch the sunset rise on the other side of the earth at the same time. That's the kind of guy I like. Okay, Lou. Lou, I think it's time to go. I like a guy who likes to go in the water with other men. Lou, not now. And I don't negotiate with terrorists. You already said that, Lou. Hey! I don't like crybabies. There's no crying in ufology. No. There's no crying in UFOlogy. You understand? See? Cousins Brothers did a lot of good. And just a few mistakes. That's it. They don't lie. They're not cheating. They just put stuff up as fast as possible and let the public decide. And I used to hate that because I used to say, as fast as you're supposed to be the expert, or try to be, not the public. You're supposed to tell us what it is. I used to scream at the screen constantly. No, do not let the public decide. The public doesn't know. But you know what happened over the years? I listened to their story. I saw the couple of mistakes they made. That's it. And I understand what they're trying to do. They want to be the first to get stuff out. It's always cool. But it's not because they want to be first. It's to try to solve it as quickly as possible and be first. And there's nothing wrong with being first. If you're last, you lose. Hey man, if you think Third Phase of Moon doesn't qualify to be in the good category, then get the front door, because somebody's there waiting to talk to you. Seriously, they're good guys who really did a lot of stuff in the last 2 years for ufology. Seriously, I wish you guys could understand. But they're one of the good guys, whether you believe it or not. You know? And hold on. I'm going to pull something up here. This just happened today. They posted a video, which I don't know where I was, how I missed it. Check it out.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here from the Kona Airport right now, heading to Los Angeles. Then we're going to be meeting up with Dr. Stephen Greer in Arizona, including meeting up with Michael Schrat and Dr. Stephen Greer, including James C. Goodall. Let me tell you, our road trip is going to be incredible. This is what it's like to premiere a huge documentary on all streaming platforms. Above Top Secret, the technology behind disclosure, is coming out April 5th, 2022. And we're going to be moving again across the country as we premiere this incredible documentary to the world. So we're inviting you along on this incredible journey with us right here at Third Phase of Moon. So Above Top Secret makes its debut April 5th, 2022. And we're going to give you a sneak peek right here, exclusive. Take a look at this.
This is one, the cautionary tale. When Stan Meyer's collection of technologies were acquired by this other entity, and I said, whoever gets it, tell them they have to do it open source, in front of the whole world. The whole world's going to be watching this technology being refined, developed, released, without any intellectual property for that, without patent. Because otherwise, they're not going to survive their launch. I got this call a couple years later, who had ended up being the money behind that acquisition. And he says, these people are running for their lives. They are looking for an eco-friendly country that they can get to because they're being threatened in America. I said, you'd have to go to another star system. There's no place on this planet where the henchmen of these kind of Fourth Reich fascists won't find you. And they didn't want to let go of the greed and profit motive. They wanted to be the next Rockefellers of energy, you see. So that is the Achilles heel. Next thing I know, I meet with a guy in Orange County, California, who knew one of the people who was with that engineering team. And the man said this guy came in and was crying like a baby because every single one of them had been killed and the technology vanished.
Wow. We just checked in through the TTSA, and let me tell you, the lines are pretty thick. Spring break is on, and people are traveling, but we're happy to be traveling again across the Pacific Ocean, and buckle up, everybody. It's going to be an incredible ride. Like I said, we're going to be meeting up with Dr. Greer at the CE5 event in Arizona. I think there's going to be about 500 people there trying to make contact, and we'll see if it is indeed possible. If the phenomenon can show up, we'll be there with our cameras rolling, and again, with 500 to 600 people there with us, who knows what we'll see. So the adventure continues. Yeah, pretty cool. Michael Schrat's going to be showing up, and in the next couple days, he says he's got some evidence that's really going to blow people away. It's a high case file, a high priority target that we're going to be case filing, and he says he's got new evidence that he's going to bring to the table. We can't wait. So there's a little backup. The line is kind of dimming down, but we've been waiting here for about a half hour to board the plane. But I'm just super pumped in regards to this adventure that we're going to go on. And let me tell you, we're going to find out about a lot of things on this road trip, and you guys are going to be joining us. But in the meanwhile, while we're kind of rolling, let's just talk about what's the major elephant in the room. Above Top Secret, the technology behind disclosure. Well, everybody's going to be seeing this in the next few days, and I want to get your guys' opinions and your movie critiques of the film itself, and make sure to go to Amazon Prime and give your reviews.
Here's a sighting from there. Let's take a look at one of the sightings they got. This one is coming in from strange lights over Hadera, Israel on March 31st. This comes from Mr. UFO Guy. I think. I'm not sure. That's where I saw it, but they probably got... I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Don't you think that looks like some sort of satellite launch? Something happened. Duh. Something happened.
So let's roll it one more time. And this is crazy. A rip in the sky. And I'm just wondering what this possibly could be. I haven't seen anything like this before, and I'm digging this phenomenon. It almost looks like lightning strikes, but it's just frozen.
Oh, I know what it is. It looks like it was a rocket launch, and the boosters got ejected. And here it is. Right? Isn't that what it is? They released the boosters. There's a little extra propulsion. Pff.
In there, like
but it's
a
not
glitch.
moving. Oh yeah, it is moving.
Wow, this is incredible stuff, Dr.
I don't
J.
know.
You're in luck that we're going over this right now, man. What's your thoughts?
Oh, you absolutely read my mind of what I was going to say. I was going to say it looks like lightning stuck, or ball lightning, which again stuck. I mean, what is it, frozen in time? Or it also reminds me of when.
What I think is going on. This is just my professional analysis here. It looks like this is up in the stratosphere, maybe above Earth, or just as high as you could possibly go. And the sun is setting, it looks like, or rising, but the sun seems to be just beneath the Earth. So if the sun was just set, you know how you get those, the higher clouds way up there still see the sun. And whatever this launch was about, and those boosters got ejected off of the craft here, that's what it is. That's what I really think it is. But it looks cool. That's for sure. That was a good little episode they got there. I'll post the link in the description after the show. And this way you guys can check it out. Check out the whole video and anything else. Now, a good person in ufology, let's just say it while it was mentioned. Michael Schrat from Blue Room Media. Michael Schrat is one of the best, if not right now, the best historian we have, with as much evidence that he could get when there is none. And what do I mean by that? Because he takes original depictions of events and experiences that people had, and I guess it was drawn, or they had somebody draw it for them, and then he turns it into these beautiful illustrations, and he's got 60,000 of them. Not all of them are illustrated in living color, but nonetheless, Blue Room Media, let's pull it up, is Michael Schrat. He's got 6,300 subscribers now. Isn't that great? 6,300 in, I don't know, month and a half. That's what a reputation can do. He did in a month and a half what took me 3 years to almost do. Yeah, it makes me feel really good to know that Michael Schrat can excel. This is 30 years in the making. He deserves it. And he is one of the good guys in ufology. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. One of the good guys. A blue room is where they kept the supposed UFOs. And I think Michael Schrat has a video here. I'm going to play it a little bit. It says, bombshell, blue room details revealed. So let's take a look at this from Michael Schrat, friend of the show, good friend of Third Phase of Moon, and one of the good people in ufology. I haven't really met many people that are nicer than Michael Schrat. But don't mistake his niceties as a pushover. This guy We'll go to battle, believe it or not. He's just smart. And I think we're going to learn more about Michael as time goes on, and he does this a lot more. But he is a fiery, calm guy. It's very hard to find. He scares me a little bit. Yeah, in a good way. And I think he's got a lot of pent-up hostility. He does not like the way things are going in the world. And it's amazing to hear things coming out of Michael Schrat that I didn't think he would even care about. Not a big fan of what we went through with this threat assessment and all this other stuff. Here we go.
Hi, everybody. How you doing today? I've got a special presentation ready for you today, and the title of this episode is going to be called Barry Goldwater and the Blue Room. And as most of you know, Barry Goldwater was a senator from Arizona. He was a 1964 presidential candidate, and we're going to consider in this presentation a number of letters that Barry Goldwater wrote to UFO researchers, answering a couple of questions. There's some very interesting statements, and I'm going to provide you the references, the original letters, and this will be kind of a lengthy presentation here. There will be a lot of reading, so you can sit back, you can pause this presentation, you can read these documents for yourself. So let's go ahead and begin here. And I want to give you the references of where I'm getting this information. So this comes from the Barry Goldwater papers at the Special Collections Division of Arizona State University and the Antonio Huneeus Collection. So that's where this information came from. And we'll go ahead and start right away here. Letter dated March 28th, 1975, Mr. Arnon here. Dear Mr. Arnon, this is from Barry Goldwater. The subject of UFOs is one that has interested me for some long time. About 10 or 12 years ago, I made an effort to find out what was in the building at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, where the information is stored that has been collected by the Air Force, and I was understandably denied this request. It is still classified above top secret. Isn't that interesting? I have, however, heard that there is a plan underway to release some, if not all, of this material in the near future. I'm just as anxious to see this material as you are, and I hope we will not have to wait too much longer. Oh,
yeah, How many times do we hear that? Let's hear Michael.
Well, this letter was dated 1975.
We're still waiting.
And here we are in 2022, and we're still waiting. Right? We're still waiting for this information to come out. Is there a plan? Has there been this slow drip plan to release this information to the public? Let's continue on and see if we can answer a couple of questions here.
No.
Now, here's another letter dated April 11th, 1979. And I had to remove the name and address contact information from this letter. I do know who this person is. So let's go ahead and begin here. It is true, I was denied access to a facility at Wright-Patterson because I never got in. I can't tell you what was inside. We both know about the rumors. Apart from that, let me make my position clear. I do not believe that we are the only planet and of some 2 billion that exist that has life on it. I have never seen what I would call a UFO, but I have intelligent friends who have, so I can sort of argue either way. Sincerely, Barry Goldwater. And we'll move on to the next one here. Now, this is interesting. Most of you know within this field that there was a very interesting exchange between Barry Goldwater and General Curtis LeMay. And we'll just go for word here. Now, this is Barry Goldwater. Quote, I asked General Curtis LeMay, who for years was head of Strategic Air Command, for permission to check into the files. And he told me, quote, hell no, and don't ask me again. Isn't that interesting? Other reports indicate that General LeMay basically said, don't you ever ask me that question again, Barry, because I can't even get in there. So what would be so secret that even General Curtis LeMay couldn't get in there? And let's ask another question here. If UFOs are nothing more than weather balloons, swamp gas, and misidentifications of the planet Venus, Why was Senator Barry Goldwater denied access to the files and evidence stored within the Blue Room? I mean, it's a logical question. If there's nothing to UFOs, then there shouldn't be anything to hide, right? That makes sense. Now let's go to another one here. This kind of goes what we just talked about here. Barry Goldwater, Republican from Arizona. Quote, Air Force, Navy, and commercial pilots have revealed to me cases where a UFO would fly near them, right off their plane's wing, and then zoom away at incredible speeds. I asked General Curtis LeMay, who for years was head of the Strategic Air Command, for permission to check into the files, and he told me, quote, hell no, and don't ask me again. I think some highly secret government UFO investigations are going on that we don't know about, and perhaps never will until the Air Force discloses them. I cannot believe that in this never-ending universe, our planet is the only one with intelligent life. I certainly believe in aliens in space. They may not look or talk like us, but I have very strong feelings. They have advanced past our mental capabilities. And we'll continue on here. What could the United States government be hiding inside the top secret Blue Room? Now, that's a logical question. What could they have in here? Let's see. What could they have? Could it possibly be the extraterrestrial craft, debris, and bodies from multiple UFO crash retrievals, including Cape Girardeau, Roswell, Aztec, and Kingman?
Absolutely.
What else could they have in there? Let's see. What else could we possibly find in there? What about the bodies, the extraterrestrial bodies that we've heard about for decades, right?
Let the
We've heard
bodies
these
hit the
reports
floor.
that these bodies are kept in cold storage in a top secret location below multiple facilities within the government. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Eglin Air Force Base, MacDill Air Force Base, Norton Air Force Base. And we were talking about the glass
That's
jars,
David Wilcox
the liquid nitrogen
warehouse.
cooling tanks with the pipes going to them. So if you want to know where the bodies are at these locations, just find the liquid nitrogen cooling tanks with the pipes, and that's where you're going to find your bodies.
Anything else in there, Michael?
That's for sure. Okay, let's move on. And then we've heard about these glass jars with alien beings inside. Cape Girardeau, there were allegedly 3 glass jars with 3 extraterrestrial bodies inside. That was reported. That was alleged.
Can you imagine this being true? If there really is a Blue Room? You know what? I don't know. You see, I just don't know. Nobody really knows. And I just don't like believing blindly that we have alien bodies. And why do we have alien bodies? Because of the Roswell crashes, 2 of them, right? But I don't know if you know this, but there's been over 100 UFO crashes around the world. A minimum of 100. 100. There were crashes in Aurora, Texas in, I believe it was 1889, 1898, remember? That was when the alien crashed into the windmill, hit the ground. He got out not feeling too good, and they, I think, buried it or threw it down the well that they drank water out of on the guy's farm. Then they covered up the well. Isn't that true? I think they did a show looking for the well and didn't find anything. But the guy who touched the alien, he got a reaction, and his hand swelled up, and he had some pretty bad stuff happen to him. I think he died like sooner. I don't know. Something happened though. It's pretty bad. But they keep looking for that alien buried somewhere in Aurora, Texas. It's a good one. That is a true story. Yeah, exactly. There they said, well, it gave the dude cancer later in life. His hand started getting pretty bad right away. But yeah, that's true. Died later on. You don't touch plutonium. You don't touch aliens. Like, I don't know, man. That just goes to show you the times we're in. Like, if that was 1890 or whatever it was in Aurora, Texas, how would a farmer dude know that you shouldn't touch this alien? How does he even know if it was alien? The weird thing about it is, no, he knew that it was weird. But that craft must be somewhere, right? I don't remember if the army came or the military came and scoured for that thing and got all the pieces. I don't know. But that is a real story. Gigi Abby Lynn says, I'll touch it for $1 million. For $1 million? Nah, it's not worth dying over. Because you wind up dying. You don't want your hand to get 5 times the size and be in all that pain. Yeah, you do get medication, but there's only so much you could take. I'll see it for $1 million. For $1 million. You can show it to me, but I'm not touching it. $1 billion? As long as I don't die, I would do it for $1 billion. I tell you what. 20 million, I would do it. That's my minimum offer. So if you're listening, Lou, everybody in our government, if you have an alien body and you want somebody to touch it, my price is 20 million. That's all. Hey, Lantonio's here. Member Lantonio. Hey, at GUFON, how are you, brother? I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I'm living. Fine. I am nothing of the above and everything of the above. Thank you very much for the $2 member Lantonio Super Chat. How are you? Should be the question. How are you? Everything, what's that? The thing just jumped on me. Every damn time I'll touch it. Duly noted, Gigi. I may have to call you after all. Why not? And, oh, hey, no. Well, I'll be calling you right after the show. Sorry. Not funny. All right. We're saying goodbye to Michael Schrat. Very interesting. Blue Room Media. Michael Schrat with some groundbreaking news somewhere in there. I don't think we saw it. Oh, hey. Oh, wait. Did I already? I think I did. I already did that. So who else do we went bad, good. We haven't talked about anybody bad. Now, I can just skim over the obvious and get to somebody we might be able to have a discussion on. Okay, now when I'm talking bad, I'm talking bad for ufology. Not them personally, but if there's something we know about them personally that makes them bad for ufology, well, we'll have to figure that one out on our own. But bad for ufology, that almost influences people. The easiest one of all for me is Jeremy Corbell, without a doubt. He's awful. He shouldn't even be mentioned in UFO lore. Ufology lore. What did I say? Lore. He shouldn't be mentioned. But you have to. And here's how if I were you, and you're at a party and you're talking about people in the field, and somebody says, well, how about that film that one guy made? Who was it? Jeremy Corbell? The one with that guy who was at Area 52? You know how people mess it up. Oh, yeah, you mean S4 by Area 51? Yeah, gotcha. Bob Lazar. Bob Lazar. His last name was Laser. Yeah. And you believe this story. Yeah, but it's Lazar. Lazar. Not Laser, Lazer. I know, but it's close enough, right? You know what I mean? Come on. Bob Laser? Come on, Rich. Hey, I don't know if I believe the guy, but I don't really believe the guy. I believe the guy knows somebody who worked there and heard about what happened at S4. That's my new one. That's what I think happened. I think Bob Lazar learned some intimate details about S4, and because I'm very smart, I incorporated it into my life. That's right. You incorporated it into the world, your life, and everybody else around you. You put into danger. Great going. I'm still here. Yeah, but how many people have you gotten killed, hurt, maimed, missing, or worse? Oh, nobody. Oh, Bob. Bob, come on. Come on, Bob. Come on, it's me. It's Dick. That's Richard Dolan. Oh, thanks, Richard Dolan. Richard. But is one of the worst people. Richard Dolan is. And Richard Dolan is now turned into, but he's not the worst. And Bob Lazar, love him or hate him. Yeah, should love him. I don't know anymore. Who did I just say? Who did I say is one of the worst? Jeremy Corbell. I'm not going to spend too much time. What's up, Mr. D.B. Cooper? 7. Member, Mr. D.B. Cooper. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time because we always talk about him. Well, we've been talking about Lou a lot, but no more. Lou is only going to be relevant when that book comes out. And once the book comes out in 3 weeks, I think, the end of the month, this month, I think we'll have something to talk about that could be worthy of discussion instead of talking about the same Lou stuff. There's nothing else I can say. You know how I feel. So, Jeremy Corbell, pretty bad for ufology. I don't know him personally, but I've heard so many things about him that he is really not a nice guy. Kind of like thinks he's better than you. That's what I hear. And you can just see it. You can see he's just odd. Something off about that guy. A little bit off. Like it's over the top, right? It's like, you don't know, man. You don't know. You don't know where they come from, man. They could be all over. That's the beauty of it all. Look at Bob. Bob worked at S4. People said it didn't exist, and it does. Like, what are you talking about? There's no proof Bob works at S4. But he has. And there have been many, many, many sightings. Ones like the Russell, where they were swarmed. That's the key word now, swarmed. The UFOs swarmed the USS Russell. You mean there's a video of a swarm of UFOs, Jeremy? We got this one right there that's flashing. You mean the airplane? It's not an airplane, Bob. See it? See that? That right there is a tetrahedron pyramid floating through the sky. A what? It is a tetrahedron pyramid. Oh, that's a thing now. Yeah. That's the new thing. Yeah. Tetrahedron. People I love saying it too, man. Tetrahedron. It's so fun. They don't make words like that anymore. I tell you, Jeremy Corbell, Those videos he gave us last year, I just can't wait for the next series of videos to come out, whether I think it's clips one by one or in a new doco. I'm not sure about that, but I sure hope not. Tracy Kane with a $5 non-super chat super chat. That's called the Super Dough Nation. Super Dough. No comment, question, or something to say. Beautiful. And no emoji. It does the same thing. Probably everybody has a different thing, but a lot of people have straws. Maybe you got a straw. Whew, got it. And then it came right out of that. The computer, you can't see it. But they send me... Oh, what is that? I could eat. I could taste this? Yeah, you wouldn't send it if I couldn't. Well, I now know what crickets taste like. Thank you for that. Oh, my God. Oh, the leg broke off. Oh, no, I saw it in there. Thank you, Tracy Kane, for the $5 super chat. Mucho gusto, generoso, and a continuing supporter of GUFON. But, yeah, that was a nice super chat. Yeah. Crickets. Yeah. You gotta, they will send you anything. But I will test taste whatever comes through that little door in the computer right there. Right there is turmoil and terror from a tetrahedron supermagnetic coil that can quantum physically reach into your computer, onto your desk or table or wherever your laptop, desktop are at, and grab the food it wants and then take it back. And it happens in less than a thought. What do you mean by that, less than a thought? You know, when you have a thought and you're about to do something about it, it's already happened. That sounds pretty fast to me, Jeremy. What do you want from me? What are you doing? Jeremy, what are you doing? I'm doing Jesus hands and I'm looking left, center, right, left, center, right, left, center, right, left, center, right. Why? The camera, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Left, center, right, left, center, right, left, center, right. Jesus hands, crazy eyes, look around. Jeremy Corbell, you are the best of the worst. Grazie, I love you so much. You're on this part of the spectrum. And we're over here. Everybody, you, and we're over here. You, all by yourself, and nobody but you, all over there. Us, all these people, we're over here. You, us. You, us. What am I doing? This guy's crazy. How old is he? 54. 54. He acts like he's 12. 14. This is smarter comedy than a 12-year-old. All right. We shouldn't be joking around in ufology. You know why? Because it brings no value to the topic. And we already have a hard time gaining credibility, Rich. And that's my fault? No, but you're not helping, dude. You know, you don't have to call people names. You don't have to act out everybody's voice you hear in your head. You know, you don't even have to act and shout and scream just because you think it's funny. A gush? A gush? What is a gush? You know what a gush is, right? I know, but where does it fly in ufology? I don't understand it. It doesn't. That's why it's funny. Because it shouldn't be here and it is. And when I say a gush, it's a disrespectful yet enjoyable experience. A gush all over your face. You see, you didn't like it. But you know if I said that about somebody else, you'd laugh. I see what you're saying, Rich. Got it. I understand toilet humor. It's not toilet humor. It's my head, all right? It's who I am. It's what I think inside. All right, now I'm wasting everybody's time. See, that's what you do wrong. You get on these tangents. People don't understand what you're doing. It's very confusing, this show. You have to. No, I know. And I'm trying my best. Hey. Who's a good guy in ufology? Who's like a really good, alive? Who's a good guy? Or girl? You know what I mean. Who? They have to have contributed to ufology. It could be a movie director. It could be somebody who saw something. It could be an experiencer with a really good story. Who do we go to? Who's that good person? You can't say me. Truth seekers. There you go. I was thinking, a little more popularity. Like, we know them. And just like they know us, we're not that far apart. If not, we're almost even now. He's been lighting it up over there. So, although I agree with the truth seekers, I'm thinking of people who have been here a little bit longer, have huge followings, and been on TV several times. That's kind of it. Let's see. We got, right? You know what I mean? Nothing disrespectful. Oh, thank you, Claudia. See, welcome to the show, by the way. Rich is good. Oh, you mean Dolan? Yeah. I know. We do our own thing, Rich. Yeah, yes. Yes, that's a great answer. That really is true. We do our own thing, don't we? Get it on camera 1 or camera 2. Oh, here's a good one. Hold on. Alien critter Barbara Lamb. Wow. God, why can't I put it together and remember who she is? Let me take a look real quick. But I like Mick West, Josh and Artemis show. I want to check out... Mick West is obvious to me. I think he's one of the good guys. All right, here we go. Do I need to put in like UFOs, I guess? I can't remember. She's an experiencer. Here it is. Let's go Barbara Lamb. There's an actress named Barbara Lamb. Barbara Lamb Regressions, ufology researcher. Barbara Lamb is on hiatus. She's recovering from a fall. Oh, I don't remember this lady's face. This is her. I don't remember this lady. What is wrong with me, alien critter? Should I know this lady? This is what's scaring me. I don't know that face. She's recovering from a fall and looks forward to resuming sessions in March. Hey! You see, this is why you have to stay active. Because she looks about, what, 64-ish? If you are recovering from a fall, that means your motor skills aren't what they used to be. And you may have Parkinson's. No, it's only one fall. Yeah, that's scary. Poor lady. See, this is why I don't want to get old. That's why I'm trying to beat it. I'm trying with this new regression therapy. It's working. It's not cheap, but I'm not paying for it. Yeah, they can only do 10 years on me. Yeah, 10 years. That's what they take off. So now I'm 44, just so you know. I'm 44 years old, which I think is more the real me. Yeah, how old am I really? You don't want to know. I love making believe that I could live forever. Tell people you never met him. You should try this at a party. I got to try this. go up to somebody, and start talking. That's what do you do for a living, Rich? I work on YouTube. Oh, what do you do on YouTube? I'm glad you asked. I'm in the paranormal. I research UFOs, ghosts, spirits, and I'm also an experiencer who's about 400 years old. I look this young because of the age regression therapy that we have in our time. What'd you say you did again? Where you going? Come on, I was joking around. I'm 500. Come on. Or they would have to sit there and say, what? Like, tell somebody something like that. I'm about 400 years old. I research UFOs and spirit orbs and things like that in people's homes and scary locations, including my own. I have my own experiences where, I don't know, get choked. I don't know. I used the Ouija board too there, Paulie. Yeah, and I try to contact the devil. Yeah. No, nothing bad happened at all. COVID, but if it did, it wouldn't be like it attached itself to me and bruised my entire esophagus from head to toe when I couldn't even talk for 2 days. Yeah, but other than that, it's based on donations. So, What'd you just say, Rich? Oh, you're still here. I thought you would have walked away by now. So what question do you have for me? How old are you? 511 years old. And why don't you look it? Age regression therapy. It's very easy to do. We just take your DNA from when you're born and the spinal fluid, right? A little bit of that. And then they do something with your stem cells. They mix it all together and they're able to secure an age that you would like to be at. It's roughly within 5 to 10 years, but I'd like to be 40 years old. And, 4 years ago, I had regression therapy. I turned 511, but now I'm 54. And where were you born? Where were you born, Bob? Where are you going? And then they do this. Then they anytime you mention UFOs at a party to somebody, they do it even if you tell them a crazy story like the one I just told you here. They walk away and they keep looking back like you're going to attack them or turn into a lizard right before their very eyes, right? They just keep looking at you. And then they're talking, and then they're talking about you because, he motions over. And then he does one of these, one of those, So I know what he's saying, that I've got beautiful teeth and skin like a lizard. This is a crazy business. There's a lot of good people in the field. And I like good people. I do. I really do. Who else is good? Who else is good? Barbara Lamb? Oh, we already did that. Mick West? Rich is the Dolinator. I'm the Dolan hater. Yeah. Josh and Artemis. Yeah, I like them too. Though they're very good people. Very good people. See? Everybody's getting in on that because it's true. Yeah, we just did that. Right? Cousins Brothers. Yep. What's this? Artemis said she was friends with Hillary Duff. That's funny. Yeah, that's right. That was interesting. I forgot about that. That is so funny. Yeah. I didn't know. Hillary Duff hasn't done much lately, right? But that's interesting. So what? That's kind of cool. It's funny, though. Hillary Duff. I didn't expect that kind of name to come out. I don't know why, but Hillary Duff was popular for a minute. That was fun. That was a good show. I appreciate that, Josh and Artemis. You guys put on a real good show there. You're great hosts. And that's the bottom line. I was looking at something and I forgot. What is this? Nicole Sakic is here. Don Schmidt's red tie has been doing solid research for the last 3 decades. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah. I think I heard you say that before. It's like some sort of pickup line or something. No, I'm just kidding. That would be funny. Hey, Rich. Do you know Don Schmidt's red tie's been doing solid research for over 3 decades? I'd be like, what did you just say? That would be the greatest line ever in the history of pickup lines. That to me would be the funniest thing. Meet at a UFO conference, right? So you come to these things a lot or what? No, I, it's my first one. Yeah, I've been to like a dozen or so. I'm Rich Giordano. What was your name? Stone. Stone? Rebecca Stone. Oh, hi, Rebecca Stone. Nice meeting you. Hey, Don Schmidt's red tie's been doing solid research for over 3 decades. Yeah, see, it's how you say it. That didn't work. That didn't come out too good. Forget all that. I don't know. That was funny, though. Very funny. Very funny. Good to see you, Nicole. It's been a minute. I know. Calm down. I'm calm. Be nice. Yeah. Well, what is today? It's Monday, right? Going into Tuesday. This Will Smith thing, I like it. I don't mind talking about it. We said all we can say about it, but it's just weird that it's been 8 days and going on 9, and people are still freaked out over it, like they've seen it for the first time. There's nothing more you can say about it. Everything's been said, and I think we all know. And I thought it was interesting that Will Smith resigned from the Academy instead of being banned or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty heavy, man. In the grand scheme of things, you really can't be doing that stuff. That's crossing the line. And that's stuff we don't do here. That's Elizondo-ish followers, Those guys act out that way. Throw things at people, scream in your face, kick your car, rip your signs up, tell you you're crazy while they're screaming at the top of their lungs, wearing a bandana as a shield against COVID, with sunglasses, yeah, and hairy armpits. Yeah, those are the ladies, or are they? That's not nice at all. That's freaking awesome. I thought so. All right, let's take a look here. What is this that you sent me? You got some good stuff here. The Guerrilla Gamer sends. SpaceX rockets gained sentience with AI and sending messages to Elon Musk. All right, we'll come back to that. Cryovolcanoes on Pluto could mean life. All right. Huh. Let's take a look at this. April, could this be oh, we already, no. Yeah, I think it is right now. I think it is. It's time. Yeah. I think it's time. U.S. warship chased by 2 car-sized ball of light. Where's the link? I gotta highlight it? Man, come on. I don't like this link. Let me take a look at this. Side buttons. Sight buttons and UTM. Yeah, I'm not going after that. I'm not opening that. Nope. Nope. This is how they support caves to the inner earth, just on a larger scale. Let's take a look at this thing. Oh, I've already seen this, yeah. We've played that on the show. Yeah, you know what I'm doing? I'm looking for a certain clip that I had ready, and I'm just seeing what was sent to me today. So Joe Merja says, you know, Red Rum Joe on Twitter. I've had discussions with Jeremy Corbell in person and on video chat, and we discussed OSAP, ATIP, Skinwalker, George Knapp being born, the phenomenon, and 2019 West Coast events. He's one of the most intelligent people I've had the pleasure to speak with. High IQ guy. Wow. Do you know when you learn a script and say the same thing over and over and over and over, it sounds like you know what the hell you're talking about. That's how naive Red Rum Joe is. We all know Jeremy Corbell's script. We know what he is. We know it. We already know it. We know it. The man writes his own scripts. No, he doesn't write his own scripts. I'll take that back. He can't write. He can barely speak. Yet anybody who goes to the Jesus Palms of Speaking in Public school shouldn't be talking. I know. I really should go to a speaking class. I really do. I really wish I wish I knew more. I wish I was smarter. That's all. That's all. Just want to be a little smarter. Nothing major. You know, that's all. Let's see. Let's see what's happening here. So, I'm not going to say it. No, I changed my mind. Changed my mind. All right, what's happening? I give up. Dominoes leading to scientific discoveries rife with inaccuracies. Science never gets all the details, Heisenberg principle, anyone, and provides approximations. An in turn, conclusion can have great value. By his own flawed logic chain, one might never need to listen to him. I don't. From listening to Dominoes? Does anybody know what that is? I got $5.36 from Wilcox, David Wilcox. Not Wilcock, Wilcox. Thank you very much for the PayPal contribution. Mucho gusto y generoso. Thank you very much. Yeah, that came in a little bit ago. I almost forgot. Where are we? Some more? We got a little bit more? Who else is good in the field? Come on. Who else is good? Let's rip through a few. Yeah, I know. Stanten Friedman was good. Got it. Who else? Who else is Greer good for ufology or bad for ufology? Jesus, we don't have enough time for that. If you take away the CE5, would you take Greer? And the answer is absolutely you would. Greer, what Greer does, nobody else does. He gets the serious people and the people who could talk to aliens. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he does it. It's amazing. Cousins brothers are out there right now with Greer. Laughing it up. Champagne, caviar, cigars, limos. I know. Oh, Greer's married, that's right. She's with him. Say what? You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out on a Monday. Some people just don't get what we do here. Glad you could hang out. Who else is good? Who else? Eric Von Doniken. Nice one. Who said that? Ms. DJ. Very good. I love that. Yeah, I think I can too. I just don't know if I'm hearing it, hearing the right thing. Good for you. We don't need no stinking Greer. We don't need no stinking Greer. Laura Eisenhower. Okay, that's interesting. I like that one. Not bad at all. Thank you, David Wilcox. Why am I not seeing the interview that Salvatore Pais just gave is worth? Yeah, I did. I watched it. It was okay. It seems like I've heard all that stuff before. I don't know how, but it was almost as if I heard it. Maybe he doesn't do interviews, a lot of them anyway, so I don't know where I heard it. But it was good. Yeah, it was Kurt Jamungle, right? Thank you very much. Is that about me? Anyway, who else is good out there? Elton John? Who else is good out there? Leonard Nimoy. Oh, I saw, what's his name? It has to be somebody that's huge, much bigger than us. They have to probably, if they're on YouTube, have about 20,000 subscribers minimum. They've been on TV, and everybody knows them. They're like, these are the people I'm looking to talk about when I say, because Kyle from UFO Proof, although a good candidate, doesn't have the following, the recognition that he probably should. All of us should have more. Alien Scientist, yeah, another good one. Again, not really on TV, and I know. I don't know why I like that. It doesn't mean that they're credible just because they're on TV. Even I know that. I know that. But what I'm trying to say is that I want it to be somebody that's like a household name in ufology. Good, bad. So even though Alien Scientist would be another fantastic choice, doesn't qualify. He's got 100,000 subscribers? Something like that, right? He's got a lot, I thought, yeah. Who else? Richard Hoagland. Nice. Even though he was probably wrong on a lot of things, that guy gave me so much entertainment when he went on Art Bell. And to listen to those again, it's weird. I'm not enjoying it for some reason. Yeah, I can't listen to Richard Hoagland anymore. He's definitely fallen to the wayside, especially after Art Bell stopped doing the show the first time. Does anybody know whatever happened? Yeah, what happened to Richard Hoagland? Yeah, I think he's still alive, right? Here's a question from 8 John Williams 8. 8 John Williams 8. GUFON, do you think that aliens or organisms related to them are living amongst us? Well, Lou, I just had a Lou vibe, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like a Lou sock account? Not a sock puppet account. A sock puppet's one of those. You know? You can't have one of those. That's a sock puppet. It's a sock account. It means one sock is like the other sock. Is like the other sock is like the other sock. Is sock, 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 not sock puppet. That's only if you're taking the sock, put it on your hand and doing this with it. Doing ET. Get out of here. Ow. My God. I want to thank the moderators and super chatters tonight, and the PayPal, Cash Apps, and other patrons and members of GUFON. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow on time at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Hey, sometimes you just sleep. I don't know what happened. I ate and then I fell asleep. Sorry, it happened. But here we are. We did it. We did almost 2 hours. Just woke up. I love doing this, man. I'll do anything to get here. And tomorrow's the big day. Third phase UFO. What did I just say? Third phase of moon. I was pulling up third phase UFO report. Third phase of moon. Above top secret, the technology behind disclosure will be out at midnight tonight, I believe. I think 3 a.m. Eastern, right? Doesn't it have to go all the way to continental United States, all the way to California, which is 3 hours behind? So I think it's at 3 a.m. I'm not sure. But tomorrow we'll have some clips on it, some other things I could play that are in the movie that you've never seen, that I haven't seen in months. So I'm excited for tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, the new people and the veterans. Appreciate you giving the show a chance. Thank you for that. Yeah, without you guys too, it's like we don't grow without the other ones down there. Who did I say first? Moderators, super chatters. Without them, we don't grow. Everybody works together as best we can. Thank you, Coral Ann, for everything. You do an awesome job. And all of the moderators, I appreciate you. We are here at GUFON. I know this is a long outro today. What are we anyway? We're Truthology for UFOlogy. That's right. Good night.
There's a good thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies over Jerusalem, and why did it downwards treasured sites in Christianity?
UFO,